Sean Armistead. We are in Red Rock right now. What we buy in Belize is, first is generational wealth, something that I just never had in my family, and I want to implement that in. That's huge for me. I told myself that, I want to buy one asset per year. And my first asset that I actually purchased was on Secret Beach. Second asset is here on Red Rock. When I first got to Secret Beach last year, I love the hospitality of the Belizean people. Love the food, of course. You can't go wrong with that. It was really a huge set for me. And like I said, one thing is definitely to build that generational wealth for me and my family and move forward from there. Shane was my agent, and how I came across Shane is Chris Davis, one of my guys. He's a cop in Houston. He was telling me about, hey, you need to look at Belize, look at buying some property in Belize. And Shane was his agent, and he ended up buying a property. I said, you know what, let me look into this. So talking to Shane from the first Zoom meeting, it made me feel real comfortable, because you have to understand, I live in Houston, and buying a property that's from a different country is going to be a little bit difficult. But for the first meeting with Shane, I felt real comfortable meeting with him. Anytime I had any questions, concerns, he was Johnny on the spot. It doesn't matter what time of day it was, he took care of my questions and made me feel comfortable about going through the process. That was huge for me, being able to do that and be able to trust him on taking care of business. What I recommend is buying, when buying property from Belize, is pulling the trigger. This is something that when I first bought my property in Secret Beach, I had no idea what I was buying, but I felt comfortable with Shane, and the process was the beginning process. Secret Beach was the beginning process of what they're trying to do over there. When I bought my second property here in the Red Rock, it's the beginning process. And anybody know in real estate, you want to buy at the beginning. You don't want to buy at the middle or towards the end, because that's where you can build generational wealth for you and your family.